If you want to know what's going on in Rockingham County government, check out Rockingham County 411. If you're interested in county governmental programs, projects, and services, don't miss Rockingham County 411. Public Information Officer Mabel Scott will share important, crucial news you can use with Rockingham County 411.
Rockingham County 411, you're in a good place. I'm Mabel Scott, your Public Information Officer, and this is one of the best times of the year. Turkey dressing, cranberry sauce, yams, beans, peas, greens, potato pie. Susan Young, tell us what to do on Thursday.
So we want everyone to have their favorite foods and to have everything they want to eat, but we want to do things a little different this year, Mabel, just to keep everyone safe. There's some specific things I want to talk about. If you can, don't mix households. If you have your household, please just keep your gathering small with just your household, your family there. Keep it small. If you do have people over, you just feel like you have to have some people to eat your turkey and dressing with you, then just keep it as small as possible. Think about having it outdoors. Our weather here is mild most of the time, and usually on Thanksgiving it does seem like the weather seems to be mild that day. So hopefully we will have a mild Thanksgiving again this year where people can set up outdoors and have their Thanksgiving turkey outdoors, and that is safer. Wear your mask at all times when you're with your family, except, of course, when you're eating. If you can, while you're milling around, talking, prepping the food, just please wear your mask at that time while you're doing those activities and make sure you can be as safe as possible. And the last thing is to get tested prior to the holidays. It's close to the holiday. If you're going to be with other people, just make sure you are well and everyone else is well. Just encourage everyone to get a test and to make sure that you're negative before you start any of those holiday activities. Our Optum testing site is open here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 to 5. It's a drive-through site. If you go on our website, you can see the information to be tested there. They do close from lunch to 12 to 12:30, but otherwise it takes about 15 minutes to get through that site. It's quick, easy, simple, and you will have the peace of mind to know that everyone that's gathered with you is safe and COVID negative for the time being.
And the important part is FREE.
Yes, it is free. There is no cost to this testing. It is being provided by the state. So it is absolutely free to everyone that comes through.
And it's here on our campus.
Yes, it's down at the old, what we call the Daymark site,
Okay.
down at the, I call it the south end of our campus. It does have its own entrance. It has a big flashing sign there that you can see, a big like DOT sign, and it will tell you that COVID testing is going on. And just pull through and they will take care of you.
What if folks have not taken their flu shot?
It's still not too late.
Okay.
Flu is still here. It's still here this year. It has been somewhat decreased spread because we're all trying to stay away from each other because of COVID. It has helped the flu not to spread as rapidly also. But please get your flu shot. That is still very important.
I think about how you have been promoting the 3 W's and how we hear this from Dr. Mandy Cohen and across the state, and now more and more people across the country
Yes.
are now pushing the 3 W's because their numbers have increased. So you want to give us another reminder?
Yes, and you're right, Mabel. If you look all across the country, if the new kind of rating system the White House has, the red, yellow, and orange. We're in Orange County here in Rockingham, but there is a lot of red. So, you need to be aware of what's going on all across the country, but you need to wear that mask. If you're out in public, wear a mask. It is protecting others, it's protecting yourself. Just wear that mask, wait 6 feet apart, and wash your hands frequently. And I know everybody probably has that memorized. That will be the slogan of 2020, WWW.
It will. And many of these things we learn, like washing our hands. I mean, when you're a little tot,
Yes.
You washed your hands to the birthday song.
Absolutely.
So just remember what Grandma taught you back in the day.
That's right. It's a good old-fashioned thing to wash your hands and do it frequently and often.
Yes, and now so many people have started making their masks almost designer,
yeah.
stylish.
You can put your personality into it
You
and
can.
make your mask be a reflection of you.
You can. What about the news we've heard about vaccinations? How is that going to affect us here in Rockingham County?
Well, we hopefully will be getting a flu vaccine. We already have completed our paperwork and our provider agreement and have been accepted as a site to receive the vaccine through the CDC. So we will be receiving vaccine here. I know there is some vaccine that is being approved by the FDA today. If it goes through, we will see. We're still waiting. Today is Friday. That is the day it was supposed to be approved. So if that occurs, we will hope to get a vaccine, hopefully by the first of the year. That is the projected time frame.
2021.
Yep.
As far as priority, how will that work?
The priority right now is for healthcare workers, public health people to get that vaccine, and also long-term care facility residents and workers to also receive that vaccine first. It's going to be a tiered approach. And then I think the next tier will be people who have underlying health conditions, 2 or more underlying health conditions. It kind of mirrors what we did for H1N1. The people who had 2 or more health conditions were put kind of to the front of the line, so to speak. And then, and that's, by people just telling us that. We don't go and check your medical record or your chart. We just take your word for it. If you have diabetes or asthma, that's 2 conditions. If you have hypertension or cardiac disease, that's 2 conditions, and you will kind of be prioritized to the front of the line to get your vaccine first.
And then the rest of us will just come.
Kind of fall in later.
Okay, we understand. Anything else you want to tell us about Turkey Day?
Just everyone, just keep in mind that, it's hard not to have your grandparents or your people with underlying health conditions with you, but just think of it this way. If they're not beside you this year and you do the appropriate things, they can be with you next year. But if you take the risk and something happens, they may not be with you. You may lose your loved one. Mm-hmm. So just, bear with it. I know we're all tired. I'm also tired myself. We've all, been through a lot. It's been stressful. It's been things with your children, with school and your work. And I know we're all tired, but just bear with it a little longer because vaccine is on the horizon. We will be getting vaccine. It's very promising. So if we can just hold out a little bit longer, keep our numbers down, keep our hospitals from getting flooded, because we did have some inklings that the hospitals were getting a little concerned in our area. I know they talked about the Triangle hospitals, but our hospitals here have kind of sounded a little warning bells to say, we've had an uptick, in admissions and people being seen in our emergency rooms. And if you're like me, Mabel, if I get sick and need an emergency room or need a hospital bed, I would hope that would be available for me. And that would be a scary thought if it was not.
We want to thank Susan Young as always. She is our interim public health director. She's done a fantastic job. I mean, we've been working on this since February.
9 months. We birthed this baby.
Yes, I tell you. And we appreciate all the time that you and your team have given to help to keep us informed and educated so we will know what to do, how to do, and when to do. So what we have to do is follow instructions from the experts, do what we're supposed to do, enjoy Thanksgiving, enjoy the weekend, but know, as Susan just said, we're going to have to make some changes in order to stay healthy and in order to make sure that we can celebrate Christmas and New Year's 2021 and a wonderful upcoming year. As she said, there's lots of promise. We have lots of hope for 2021. So let's do what we're supposed to do, follow the instructions the first time, and remember, we're wearing these masks for the loved ones in our lives. Thank you so much. Enjoy your Turkey Day. Just think about all the people that you love and get on FaceTime and Zoom and call up folks and connect with people you haven't even heard from in a long time. We send lots of love from Lance Metzler and all of the county commissioners. Enjoy Thanksgiving.